Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stitt signing two controversial education bills into law tonight. One of them has to do with funding for schools, the other with student transfers. Sierra Pizarro shows us what this all means for Oklahoma students and their families in tonight's Project Safe Schools.
Mike, it did not take long for the governor to sign these two controversial bills. Superintendent Joy Hoffmeister describes one of them as a setback for Oklahoma's public education. The first, House Bill 2078, changes the formula for how public schools get state money. Starting in the 22-23 school year, districts will be required to use enrollment data from the preceding school year to calculate state aid allocation, instead of using the larger enrollment number of the preceding two school years. There are also changes to how mid-year adjustments are calculated. Now over to Senate Bill 783. It removes most barriers for students to transfer among districts at any time during the school year. The governor calls these bills the most transformative education reform in state history.
I heard from so many parents who felt trapped. All they wanted was the option to send their kids to school in person. Now, Oklahoma students and parents will never again be denied the chance to go to the school that best fits their needs.
Governor Stitt says the bills allow parents and students the freedom to choose a school regardless of zip code. State Superintendent Joy Hoffmeister says today marks one step forward and two steps back for public education. In a statement, she says, quote, while Senate Bill 783 holds real promise for many families and students, House Bill 2078 compromises any gains that would come with open transfers. Children in rural Oklahoma deserve to have a high-quality education, and 2078 potentially jeopardizes that. Hoffmeister argues the bill removes financial safeguards meant to protect all students from the impact of abrupt changes in the local economy. We want to know what you think about all this, all the new laws. You can join the conversation right now on our Facebook page. I'm Sierra Pizarro, 2 Works for You.
Sierra, thank you. Well, Tulsa Public Schools Superintendent Deborah Gist is also weighing in on this on Facebook. She says the funding formula change is harmful to public education across Oklahoma and is most damaging to our most vulnerable students. She says, quote, it will likely mean an additional millions of dollars of cuts from Tulsa Public Schools. We're going to have more reaction from both sides of this debate tonight for you coming up at 10.